your secret weapon when it comes to leading your favorite types of leads to you so that you can get easier, faster sales. What I'm talking about is your offer suite. So one of the biggest mistakes that I see so many truly talented, truly heart-centered, absolutely hard-working coaches, healers, and service providers doing is putting out a bunch of different offers, and they're not cohesive. They're not strategically planned. They don't necessarily complement each other. Sometimes they're all these different offers and they're speaking to like different categories within their target market. Okay, so let me first explain that. So your target market, you could be talking to the same group of people. Like let's say you're talking to people that are they're spiritual and they want to be more connected with their spirituality, with source, with excuse me, with burping, with their spiritual gifts, right? But within that group of people, you're going to have people that are more beginners, right? Like they've only read a couple of books maybe about meditation, right? Then you're going to have people that have not only been reading books, they've been reading it for years and they've been watching YouTube channels. And then, maybe they've had some coaching or they've gone to some retreats. And then you're going to have people that have been meditating for 20 years and they know a lot and they just want to get to mastery, right? And what you need is an offer suite for each of those groups, right? So an offer suite is like laying out breadcrumbs for the right people, the people that need you to find you, right? So it usually looks something like this. You have a freebie that well, I'll go into that in a second. You have your freebie, and then maybe have a low ticket offer, and then like a mid ticket offer, and then you have your high ticket offer, right? And at every step of the way, people are getting value. Just because it's a free thing, you want to make sure you don't just because it's free, you don't want to make it like stupid, right? You want to give them value. You want to showcase why you are an expert. You want to show them why the way you help people is unique and what's different about it and why people, why would they want to work with you, right? And the genius of having this very strategically planned breadcrumb path, this offer suite, is that also at every level you get to see how serious people are, right? So let's say that you're planning something for the intermediate people, right? The people who have some experience in your niche, and they're experienced, they know some stuff, but they want to get better, right? They want to get to that advanced level, right? So you're going to first design your high ticket, right? You're gonna design the thing that is going to help them get from kind of intermediate to advanced, right? And you need to really define what intermediate is and what advanced is, which is something that I help people do because it's super important. And you're going to design a program that's going to get them from here to here, from A to B, right? And then you're going to reverse engineer. I'm like so excited about this, and I've had coffee. You're going to reverse engineer and you're going to make a freebie out of the thing that gets people the most excited, like the thing that these people at this level like really, really want to learn, right? So chances are, if you put out a freebie that's like, how to meditate. These people probably are meditating, right? So they don't need that, right? So, your own audience. I'm just going to spitball here. Maybe these are people that have been living intuitively. They've got a morning practice that helps them connect to source. And they know how their body and their intuition like communicates with them, but they want to deepen that, and maybe they want to, I don't know, start having like psychic dreams or something, right? So you know that that's the thing that they're really excited about, right? So you make a freebie based on that. Obviously, this freebie is not going to get them to that state, right? But it could be something that gives them like the first little steps to that. And it needs to be something that gives them this is where it gets tricky, and it's really good to have some outside help and outside perspective, because we forget how much we know, right? And stuff that seems stupid simple to us, they're like, nobody needs to know that. Everybody knows that. Often the people that you're trying to reach don't know that, right? So this is where it's good to have like some outside perspective. But you want to create something that's going to give them some progress, right? But at the same time, like not overwhelm them and also not give away too much of your secret sauce, right? So it's really like a balancing act. But you put that out first and you talk about it in your marketing and you get people excited about it and you see who opts in for that. And then you have the low ticket or mid ticket offer, or maybe you do a low ticket and a mid ticket offer. That's up to you. And these days, you might actually want to do two freebies, a two-step kind of freebie thing, because people are taking longer to check out people and really research mentors, which is good, right? It's a good thing, but it's a little frustrating. It's why our conversions have slowed down. People aren't converting as fast if you don't know how to work within these current market conditions. And hence, if you can give like a two-step freebie, that's going to help a lot, right? So let's say you do the two-step freebie. So for instance, what I did. in my offer suite is that I made a freebie for sales, and it was just like a PDF ebook. And because I know that's what people really want, like they want to get more sales, right? So I put out this super valuable PDF and it got people in. And I gave them some really, really good advice because I know that even that good advice is not going to get them very far if they don't have somebody to help them apply it. Because there's a difference between learning something and learning it and actually applying it. And there's a difference between learning it and applying it effectively, right? So I gave away some really good tips. And then I explained at the end of that, as like, I gave you some of my best sales tips, but these will only work if you've got really good high quality leads. I'm doing a free mini course, a free 3-day mini course where you can come and learn about how to get better leads and how to recognize them more quickly and how to convert people faster, right? So you see how like the first offer was something that really got people's attention because if I put something out about lead gen, most people are going to be like, I want sales, not more leads, right? But I know as the expert, they're connected, right? So I put out the thing they were excited about, and then I told them why and how they can get better results with the free thing that I've already given them by coming to this other free thing, right? And then I made a low ticket offer where people who had already gone through it for free could get on a one-to-one call with me, right? For a very low amount. It was like $47 for like a 15-minute call. Or people could upgrade to a kind of mid-ticket offer, which was $297 and get a 60-minute one-to-one with me, right? So what that allowed me to do was see at every stage like who's opting in again, because those are the people that are more serious, they're more curious about what I do. Who went from the free stuff to the paid stuff? And out of the three people that, because this is a new launch, right? So the numbers are going to be low, and I'm okay with that, right? So three people opted into that one-to-one, and two of them converted to my high ticket, right? So I was reasonably sure that these two people were going to convert. The third one has been kind of circling around for me for a while. And so I knew, maybe, maybe not. But those two people that showed up for the free event and then showed up for this, I was like, yeah, they're probably going to convert. And they did, right? And so at every stage, I'm seeing how serious people are. I'm getting a chance to, interact with them so that they get to know me a little better and they start to feel more comfortable with me. And I'm showing them at every stage, like that I'm going to give them value, right? And so it was very easy for them to give me a yes and come into my high ticket program, right? So that is the power of having a cohesive, strategically planned offer suite. And that's the first phase of my program, Consistent Sales Academy, that is open right now. And it's open enrollment. It's going to be around for a while, y'all. So it's not like, if it's really not the time, if you really don't have the money, it's all good. Like you can do this in 2025. But the thing is, it will never be at this low of a price again. So I still have founders pricing for three more people. And this is a super small program. The group program is only 10 people. Two spots are already gone. The one-to-one upgrade, only 5 people can get that, and one of those spots is already gone. But you can get it for 6 months of, well, 6 months plus a bonus month if you get in before this Friday, the 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can get 7 months of support for $28.97. You can get one-to-one support, so you get group and one-to-one support for $34.97, and there's a 6 month payment plan. And I have my ingenious escape clause. So you sign a 6 month contract, but if we get in there and we realize it's not the right fit, then you're not stuck paying. You can leave at any time for any reason, and all you have to pay for is the sessions that you've already used, right? So you have nothing to lose. If you are ready to make faster, easier, and more consistent sales in 2025, and you know that is your mission to get out here and use your gifts to help people, and you want a way of selling that feels really good, that you feel confident in, that doesn't require you to be on, 2 hour long sales calls. It doesn't require you to DM a bunch of people every day. That doesn't require you to be fake or phony or pushy or any of that stuff. Then you owe it to yourself to go check out the sales page. It's really like an info page, and learn more about the Consistent Sales Academy. And there's a button on the info page where you can message me, you can ask me any questions. There's also a lot of really good FAQs at the bottom, but absolutely reach out to me if there's something that you're like, I think it's for me, but I'm not quite sure. Or if as you're reading through it, you realize that you're not at the right starting point for this particular program, just reach out, just message me, and you can tell me what stage of business that you're in, and I will tell you about kind of my other offer suite that I don't have public facing right now because I am focusing on this. And this is the other thing, right? So many of you have got all these different offers and they're not breadcrumbing. They're not building off each other, complementing each other, and leading to a high ticket thing, right? And so it's scattered, right? And the way that you're going to get the traction the fastest, it's not that you can't have these other programs, right? You can kind of have them in the background, right? But the way you're going to get the best traction is to have one offer suite freebie, low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket, some combination of those on for one segment of your target market, for the beginners, the intermediates, or the advanced, and stick to that until you've got that whole launch down, you've got a wait list for that, and then you start marketing these other offer suites. But like I said, like I'm marketing something to people that are kind of intermediate in business, like you're making sales of $500 or more, but you're not making consistent sales, right? That's what this program, Consistent Sales Academy, is about. But when people come to me and they're like, well, Heather, I just started my business. Like, is there something you can do to help me? Yes, I have a different program for that because you need different skills and different strategies for different levels of business, right? So the stuff that I could teach you in this program, if you're a newbie, it's going to confuse you, it's going to frustrate you, you're not going to get great results, and that is not what I'm about, right? So y'all, get yourself a cohesive, strategically planned breadcrumb trail offer suite that you're all talking to, it's all talking to the same audience, and it builds up to this high ticket offer. And if you want to know more about how to do this, if you want to get my expert help and how to do this at really like no risk, because you can jump out at any time if it turns out to not be a good fit, and you're going to apply. And if I don't think you're at the right place for it, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to sell to you. I only want people in my programs who are highly likely to get phenomenal results, because this is the other thing, it's the other secret. When you design your offer suite, you want to design it for the people who are highly likely to get great results. You want to only sell to the people who are highly likely to get great results. And you want to design each stage of it, especially your high ticket offer, so that gives people everything that they need in order to get phenomenal results. Because not only do you want to make money, but as a heart center person, you actually want to see people get results, right? And you want to get these on fire testimonials and case studies, because then you use that in your marketing and you can raise your prices, and you're going to get much warmer leads from your marketing because you have all this substantiated, meaning not just a screenshot of, oh my God, I just made this much money, but like an actual screenshot of somebody's like Stripe account with all the information, blurred out, right? But be able to show people proof that you are helping people get results. And if you're somebody who isn't in a money niche or a weight loss niche, there are ways to quantify like happiness, intuition, all that kind of stuff, so that you can show substantiated results. Anyway, this video is going longer than I thought, but I am really excited about this part of my program. I'm really excited about the people that are joining. I'm really excited about you coming and checking it out. And I can't wait to hear your questions and see if this is the right fit, or maybe something else I offer, or if I need to refer you to somebody else who's an expert in what you actually need. I'm more than happy to do that. See the link below to get all the information about the Consistent Sales Academy.